From all corners of the world, over 45,000 runners have made the journey to New York City to run the world's largest marathon. They've put in months of training and have finally made it here to the Big Apple to make their marathon dreams come true. New York City welcomes them with the fanfare of the opening ceremonies, a celebration of the diversity of this race and the diversity of this city. Each runner comes dressed in the colors of their country, but we are united by the spirit of the marathon.
Priska Jeptu and Edna Kiplagat, who are going for that $500,000 prize first with the World Majors. But in the very beginning, we had two of New York's very own, Bhujanesh Deba and her training partner, Tigist Tufa. Those two took it out, and they went out really hard. And actually, it wasn't until mile 17 where we really got a look at how far out they were. They were out by 2 minutes and 33 seconds. That's where Priska Jeptu finally kind of got into the picture, and she started breaking down that lead. Priska Jeptu, nonetheless, is the fastest half marathoner here in the U.S. this year, and she just ran 1:05 at the Bupa Great North Run. Crazy fast right now. She finally got her lead down to 22 seconds by mile 22, and then at mile 24, she finally passed Deba, who entered then into the Central Park and got really excited. Deba, who finished here in second place in 2011, was really trying to hold on so she could win for her city. But you know what? She just texted afterwards saying that she was really excited about her race. She wanted to go out at around 2:25 pace, and that's what she did. You know, we want to give a little shout out for our third place finisher, Yelena Prepkachuka. She won here twice. She took about a 5-year layoff from 2007 to 2012. And you know what? For her to finish third today, get on the podium, that's pretty spectacular. She's one of the older competitors in the race. But really, 2:25 is what Jeptu finished today. Not nearly as close to her PR, but an amazing come from behind victory. I mean, really, she was out by 2.5, 3 minutes at one point. Crazy for her to be able to finish and beat Deba by a minute.
Well, the crowd here at Central Park was certainly cheering for Deba. They know that she's a hometown girl, and as they watched Priska Jeptu reel her in, there was a little bit of heartbreak here, but by the time Jeptu came through, everyone was really excited. That was just a really spectacular performance in the end.
And it was really pretty scary at one point because Deba actually was having some stomach issues, and we could see that on camera. And for her to kind of regroup and to be able to finish as strong as she did really shows you the competitor that she is. So New York really should be happy with her performance, and I know she is as well.
Tim, any final thoughts about the professional races?
Only that on the men's side, you know, there are a couple of guys in the top 4 that are not familiar names at world-class lengths. Hard to say because there's so many. You come to New York, you know, it is the city that never sleeps. It is the most internationalized city in the world. There are tens of thousands of runners out in this city, every nationality you can imagine. And I'll tell you what underlines how international this race is and how welcoming it is. The first 7 women in that elite race were all different nationalities. There were 5 different nationalities in the top 10 in the men's race.
You know what? My favorite moments were calling the opening ceremonies and seeing all of the countries that were representing here on Friday night along with the fireworks. But the 5K, the Dash to the Finish Line 5K, was so amazing to watch Molly Huddle and Shalane Flanagan duke it out, and Nick Willis. That was an amazing race. And then today, my favorite part, not only seeing Jeptu and Deba cross the finish line in 1-2, but to see the older runner, Prokopchuka. I love seeing her back here, and it's fun as an older runner myself, you know, in an older elite runner. It was fun to see her come in third.
I think my favorite moment probably of the entire week was getting to see some of those mid-packers starting to come across the finish line. And there were so many people who you could just tell this was something really special to them. I saw a few people raising their hands in the air, cheering, fist pumping. Those are the moments I live for. Yeah. Well, thank you all so much for joining us. It's been a wonderful week. We'll leave you with some of our favorite moments from the 2013 ING New York City Marathon. From Central Park, I'm Carla Bruning with Carrie Tollefson and Tim Hutchings, and we are on the run.